Hi, this is Megan Falcone.
This is Josh Brenner.
And Seth Brenner.
You got the sillies.
I just love spending time with you two, my fave peeps in the world, around a microphone, swapping war stories, talking about
Anything
about,
goes.
Talking about it.
Well, I want to start it with a bang today.
Oh?
I want to know.
We so rarely have a bang on this podcast.
I want to know why you want to find a life partner.
Oh, I don't anymore.
I think it's true. He's not joking.
No.
Why not?
I got you guys. I got Wally. I got Trixie. I'm good.
Those are our dogs.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
Well, this might change your mind.
Are all of your needs being met? Oh.
The New York Times had an article where they talked about the importance of marriage for happiness. The University of Chicago economist Sam Peltzman published a study in which he found that marriage was the single most important differentiator between happy and unhappy people.
Which is which?
Yeah.
Married people are 30 points happier than the unmarried. Income contributes to happiness too, but not nearly as much.
Now, wait a minute.
Do you think this is fun? Do you think I'm 30 points happier than you?
No chance. No chance. No offense. No offense. No offense.
We gotta get Mike Castle back in here to help us with these points too.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, I get the 20% bump based on my Aspen time alone.
Okay.
But we can go to Aspen together.
But y'all don't.
Because you're there.
I know. Why do you think I'm winning?
So, what do you make of that?
Fake news.
Wait, okay.
Fake news.
I believe this to be true in your case. So my question for you is it what you just said, that you find the things that other people find in marriage in other relationships? Like you find emotional
somebody to nag
closeness.
you and us.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say this. I think I'm a pretty happy-go-lucky guy and adjustable to most situations in life.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Except a relationship.
Except that seems to be the one where it's just
can't adjust. Can't quite adjust to that.
It's not. No. Of course I'm looking for this. Of course that's what I want. I mean, I'm not going to be young forever.
That ship has sailed.
He looks pretty good.
You do look good.
He looks pretty good.
Listen, we've talked about this before. I want to settle down, but I don't
want to settle.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to settle down.
I haven't
Nice.
seen the new Gerard Carmichael show, but I did see a teaser for it where he said, I think the problem with me is that I only want to do exactly what I want to do all the time. And it made me think of you, Seth.
No, I'm a go with the flow kind of guy. I'm happy to do anything. I don't think it's about me. Yes, I need to ski. Yes, I need to play golf. Yes, I need to go to the gym. Yes, I need to eat clean. Should I go on?
Yeah, I was gonna say you're go with the flow in a micro sense, but in a macro sense you are not go with the flow.
I disagree.
I just want to thank you
Yeah.
for the happiness that you've brought into my life.
I think I do bring you happiness.
You certainly keep me busy.
And that's most of happiness.
Yeah.
You make me very happy.
Is that true? That's
Yeah.
true. That's true today. I've noticed that that's true today. I was in the shower and Meg gave me a kiss through the shower door, like on the glass.
Oh.
And then I drew a little heart in the steam. How are you missing out on this stuff, Seth? That could be your life.
In the movie Never Been Kissed,
Good movie.
starring Drew Barrymore.
Good
I
movie.
don't think I've ever seen it.
Josie Grossi.
Josie Grossi. Drew Barrymore is having a conversation with her best friend. They're adults, and she's looking for love. And her friend says, the point of falling in love, the point of marriage, the point of partnership is just to have someone else witness your existence on Earth. Maybe you're already getting it. We're witnessing your existence. Like, you have
All
enough
of our
people.
listeners are witnessing.
Yeah, so.
For me, the partner is about having that ride home from the dentist after you had your teeth pulled. Having that person.
That's it?
Having
so
that person.
Uber has eliminated your need for a
Yeah,
partner.
all the apps. All he needs is the apps.
I'm
I know
being
what you're
serious.
saying.
That person who, no matter what, you can depend on fully, and they have to do it, no matter what. That's it.
So, like
You're
a
having
personal assistant.
You're having your colonoscopy. She's driving you home.
Yeah.
She's having her hysterectomy. He's taking you home.
It's largely
It's
medical
medical.
and transportational.
Yeah, pretty much. That's it. Uber doesn't do it for me. You got to be able to have that person.
You ever have a bad day and not have anybody to talk to about it?
No, I just bury all my things under the rug
That's true.
as far as they will go.
Well, I guess that means it's time for relationship corner.
Relationship corner.
Okay, our relationship corner today comes from Melinda in Los Angeles.
Hi, Melinda.
She says she's sending a vintage dating app story from 2008.
Oh, what?
Those are
Is that
real
that's not
throwbacks.
pre-app?
Were there dating apps in 2008?
Okay.
What was around?
I once went on a first date with a guy I met on OkCupid.
Okay, Cupid.
Are you on OkCupid?
Is
that's-
anyone?
I think, is that an app or is that like a
A
website?
profile?
Yeah, then no. The answer is no.
Okay. Well, she went on a date with this guy from OkCupid who seemed normal and fun over text.
Red flag.
In person, the conversation was like pulling teeth.
Oh, and she didn't have anyone to take her home after the
From the
dentist.
dentist.
Oh, well, this was 2008, so I hope that that's not true anymore. And she was having to do all the heavy lifting. The guy looked pale and sweaty and incredibly nervous,
Oy.
Oh,
clearly dealing with some kind of crippling social anxiety.
Oh no.
I can't believe
sad.
Melinda would talk about our date like this.
Do you think people use beta blockers on first dates?
Certainly. If they're using AI, they're
Yeah.
using beta blockers.
Yeah. I'm a generally chill person, but could not get this guy to relax. 10 minutes in, my date's face dropped completely. He declared, "Well, this date is over."
Wow.
Why do you think?
He pooped himself.
Could be poop.
Well, this date is so. I took it to mean that he was so
He was
aware that he was shitting the bed and did not see any interest coming his way.
Okay, well, here's what actually happened. Melinda turned to see what he was looking at and discovered that Brad Pitt had just been seated a couple tables away. The truth is, the date was over before Brad walked in, but Brad's incredible presence was the final nail on the coffin for this socially anxious guy.
What was he? Did he have a
Wait.
crush on Brad Pitt? I
Or
don't
did he
understand.
think that Melinda
Was
and
gonna-
Brad Pitt were going to end up together? That he's like, oh, Brad's probably taking Melinda home.
I gotta bow out.
Or-
Is there more? Is that what
That's
happened?
all we know. That's all we
Did
know.
Melinda go home with Brad Pitt?
We don't know if Melinda went home with Brad Pitt.
Can we find out? Because that would be
that
would
be
be-
one hell of a relationship corner.
Wouldn't that be
Wait.
funny if that's the part she didn't tell us?
What a strange reaction. Well, this date is over. Brad Pitt's here.
If I walk into a room and I'm having a great conversation with a guy, but then like a supermodel walks in, I'm like, they're all gonna just want to talk to her. Like, this is just gonna make me feel kind of bad.
just for the record. If you and I are talking and a supermodel comes in the room,
Yeah.
bye.
I'm
Oh,
confused
Seth.
because then there's just a room with two supermodels in it.
Wow. Thanks, Josh. Marriage makes you so good at lying.
He's so proud of himself.
This one goes out to Mike Castle. 5 points for Josh.
Yeah, I don't know. I see how it could make you, if you're already insecure and anxious, you're like, I can't do anymore.
What does Brad Pitt have to do with it, though? That's so weird.
Maybe he's got to think about Brad Pitt. And he,
Have
Go
you?
ahead.
Oh, I was gonna ask if you've ever seen celebrities on a date.
Oh, yeah, I have once. Oh, this was years ago, but this is super random.
tell us.
In 2006, 2007, I lived 2 doors down from Minka Kelly.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
They were filming Friday Night Lights the first couple of seasons in Austin.
Oh, fun.
I was a 3rd and 4th year med student. The entire cast and crew they rented rooms at our condo.
Oh, cool.
Huh.
I actually hung out with Minka. This was before she was Minka Kelly.
She was always Minka Kelly.
This is before she was
The.
superstar Derek Jeter's ex, Minka Kelly.
Oh.
That's way in.
I was like, is she a
Um,
superstar?
anyways-
Derek Jeter, okay.
They were all super nice. I exchanged numbers with multiple people
Nice,
in the
man.
crew. It was, fast forward 4 or 5 years later, I'm on a date. Minka Kelly's at a birthday party at this restaurant. I told the date, I'm sorry, I have to go say hi to Minka Kelly.
What?
Why? Why did you have to go say hi to Minka Kelly?
We hung out. We were old friends.
She didn't need you to come and say hi.
I prepped.
Old friends?
I don't know about that.
What is this? Merrily we roll along?
She
Sorry.
didn't believe me, and I was like, I promise you, I live 2 doors down from her. I went up, and she was like, prove it. Go say hello. And I went up and said hello, and maybe she was acting, but she was. I go.
She was certainly acting.
Probably. I go, Minka, I'm sure you remember. And she goes, Seth.
No.
Wow. I'll tell you
Really?
what. I believe
Really?
it. I believe it because we go to a restaurant and they remember Seth.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody remembers Seth.
That's true. So, yeah, we went to the same restaurant for years.
Yeah.
And nobody ever remembered us. And then Seth started going, and they'd be like, Seth!
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, there's my celebrity.
And
running-
how did it make your date feel?
She was
She
cool.
liked
It was
it?
funny. It was like it was really. interesting interaction.
Fantasy suites?
Totally.
No,
Wait,
come on,
did
tell
you?
us.
Did
What,
you
what-
Yeah,
Fantasy-
Minka and I went back that night.
Ah.
If only.
This has been Relationship Corner.
Corner.
It just gets better every week, guys.
How you doing, Seffy?
Same swipe, different day.
You know what? If you make it to Fantasy Suites, I think it's an automatic 100,000 points.
First of all, this show is PG-13.
Well, yeah, you can allude to things on a PG-13 show. Fantasy suites is that's a G-rated term.
Yeah.
I like to keep things as open and honest as we can,
Yes.
which is why we just cut it off before anything could be insinuated, inferred.
Have you ever gone to fantasy suites?
I don't know what fantasy suites means.
Oh, Seth. You go on some dates?
No, of course I have. I figured since we got such positive feedback from the Aspen debacle, I should tell you another Aspen tale.
Oh, really?
Ooh, we'll take some Aspen.
This is sort of an interesting situation that developed here.
We're all ears.
No app,
We like.
just getting on a chairlift.
Okay.
Two randoms, a mother and a daughter,
Oh boy.
Okay.
doing their annual ski trip.
Cute.
Can we get ages,
Yeah.
please?
Sure. Mom guessing
Yeah. A lot of gear on.
mid-50s,
Okay.
early mid-50s.
Okay.
Okay.
Daughter 29-30. She's a pediatrician.
That had a real effect on you.
Seth likes women who ski, who want to have children, and who talk about medicine.
Yeah. Okay.
Great. Dad is a cardiothoracic surgeon.
Ooh.
Wow.
Both sides of the family, tons of doctors.
Okay.
Get on the chairlift.
Yeah.
It's just the three of us.
Okay.
Bring the bar down.
Nice. So you like to bring the bar down.
Like to bring the bar
Safety first on the mountain.
Safety is sexy.
Wow.
As you know, I like to chat a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I got a real captive audience on a chairlift.
Okay,
Well-
wait, so what do you guys talk about?
I always start off with, how's the day going, guys? Everybody's always in a good mood. Almost always in a good mood on a ski lift.
Do you say, how's the day going?
I do.
Going.
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 Where are you guys from? Blah, blah,
Where are they
blah.
from?
They're from Atlanta area.
Okay.
Okay.
We just start chit-chatting.
All right.
First impressions, give us a sparkometer on both.
Well, can't really tell what's going on.
We don't know which way this is gonna go yet.
All right, so we've got everybody, again, ski gear,
Yeah.
goggles, neck gear. It's cold.
Yeah.
Tough to say. So
Okay.
there's
Okay.
there's no sparkometer here.
Okay.
Okay.
Just casual chat.
Just chit-chat.
Now, Seth, when you spark up casual conversation with people, like in this situation, you see two women, is your aim nefarious or is your aim just like,
Nefarious.
like, are you,
Like rob them?
no, are you aiming for a date or are you aiming for,
He's just actually friendly. He's pathologically friendly. It's truly psychotic.
Pathologically friendly. I like that term a lot.
okay.
No, this is super friendly. This is
Okay.
just
But it's in the back of your mind always.
well, obviously.
right?
No, of course. I'm just being nice. Just being
Okay.
friendly.
All right.
Just start chit chatting. Where are you guys from? Where am I from? I'm back and forth between here and LA. Blah blah blah. She did her residency in LA. Oh, residency. Oh.
And then
What do you
it's and then
practice?
the doctor talk is on, baby.
Oh, hi.
Boom, tick, da, bow, boom, doc, 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 doc.
So it's mom, daughter, me.
Okay.
We're chit chatting. I vaguely know a couple of the people that she worked with,
Okay.
mostly by name. Maybe had a phone conversation or two with them. Nothing crazy, but there's some overlap.
But you can pretend that you have something in common.
Like if you
Correct.
saw them at a bar having a birthday party, you would go up and leave your date and remind them that you existed.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah. But mom is not loving this conversation.
Oh.
And is interjecting weirdly a little bit.
In a
Okay.
protective way that you can tell?
I don't think protective. I just think she wants to be a part of the conversation,
Oh. She's butting in.
but in like a sweet, funny way.
Okay.
It's
All
really,
right.
it's really weird.
Okay.
Like what's she saying?
Is she mother-in-law material?
Pretty much, yes. She was like, oh, when my husband was a resident and did this and this and this. And,
Okay.
Oh,
and
so she's trying to be relevant.
I think so.
Okay.
Wow, brutal.
Well, I like you guys are talking residencies, and she's like, I didn't have a residency.
I
but
lived
maybe-
it as the spouse of
Yeah.
as a resident.
And by the way, spouse of a cardiothoracic surgeon.
That's no
also
joke.
a tough job.
Tough job. So chit chatting back and forth. How long are you guys in town for? We do this every year. We pick a different mountain every year.
That's so
It's
sweet.
really cute. They were super fun, super nice. They're in town another couple of days. We get to the top of the lift. I was like, hey, if you guys want to grab a drink while y'all are in town.
Wow. Okay, so you are at least a little interested here.
Well, yeah, but I don't know what's going on exactly yet.
Okay.
Because again,
Under the gear?
I don't know what's going on in the gear-wise.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I don't have a sparkometer. They're like, sure. Text us later. I exchanged numbers with the daughter. So.
And is it clear that you don't mean like both of you?
Oh yeah, no. So
because age-wise,
Mom is a much more appropriate fit.
It's close.
I go home, take a nap.
Get to the gym.
Get to the gym.
Have a protein shake.
Good afternoon. She texts me.
She texts
She
you.
texts you?
Texts me.
When? At what time?
This is probably 6:30.
1, are you surprised to receive a text from her? And 2, would you have texted her if she had not texted you first?
Yes.
And if so, when?
Yes, surprised.
Surprised, yes.
I would have texted later that night. She's like, hey, it's great to meet you. We're going to be at Matsuhisu for dinner at 8. Come meet us for a drink when we're wrapping up.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. That sounds fantastic.
An invite to dinner would have been, frankly, too much.
Yeah,
I
I think
wouldn't
this
have
is
done it.
perfect.
I wouldn't have done it. I don't think
I'm
I
so
would have done
excited. You've already met her mom.
it. Already met her mom.
Oh, that's a big hurdle.
Cute.
Yeah.
Nothing really going on that evening. Go pick up some food.
Chicken Caesar salad.
Standard.
Yeah.
Hold the croutons, hold the cheese.
Did Josh
Dressing on the side.
Did Josh tell you about the nice young man who waited on us at 520 Grill the other day?
When you got the tuna melt without bread.
What's wrong? You told her about that?
Well, I took a picture of it and sent it to her.
What's wrong with the tuna melt without bread?
This is
It's
so
a weird
gross.
order. It's a weird meal.
Eh.
Would you do it in front of a date?
No, of course not.
Yeah.
So it's getting a little late. It's getting to like 10.
You were supposed to hear from her. You weren't supposed to just
Yeah.
show up.
Text me. I said text me when y'all are wrapping up. I'll come meet you for a drink.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't really know what this girl looks like.
Oh, yeah. Great point.
I don't really know what's going on.
Oh, are you nervous about that at all?
I'm not nervous.
Because you don't. There's no pressure here.
Around 10. Hey, sorry, we got a late start. Blah blah blah. We're gonna be here for another little bit. Why don't you come meet us? We're at the sushi bar.
Great.
Okay.
It's like great. I'll be
All
there
right.
in about 20. So get dressed, walk over. I start looking around the sushi bar.
I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Please.
But this is a thing that comes up frequently that I can't wrap my head around, which is that you are often like waiting to find out if you're going to do something or not.
Awful.
Waiting for these text messages to come in where you're at home and like maybe you're going to go do something or not, but you're just waiting. The amount that it takes for me to get up the nerve to go and do something. I mean, I have to prepare for weeks. The night of 10 o'clock.
Who cares?
If I'm waiting to hear from somebody for 10 o'clock that night, I've been asleep for 2.5 hours.
It's a no-go.
You go to sleep at 7:30?
It's mentally. Emotionally, I'm asleep.
Mentally and emotionally, he goes to sleep after noon.
Koalas only sleep about 22 hours. Maybe you're a koala.
You are kind of a koala.
I'm a little bit of a, I'm frankly, I'm a little bit of a koala.
Yeah,
Huh.
I can see that.
Oh.
G'day.
Sushi bar. I don't see them. I don't know who I'm looking for exactly.
Right.
So this is getting a little tricky.
I'm concerned he's going to go up to somebody and be like, hey! And they're going to be like,
He'd
sir?
love it. He would be like,
Just sit down and
sit
join
down
them for
and-
dinner. Yeah, he doesn't care.
Oh, yeah. There's bad signal downstairs in
sure.
Matsu.
Uh-huh.
I walk outside.
I just want to say, I think this is already on her because I think if you're in this situation, you have to be like, and I'm wearing the
got a
pink
white scarf.
shirt. Yeah.
So go outside. I've got like 4 missed text messages from her. I'm so sorry. We just changed venues.
Uh-oh.
Nah, it's fine. I went to the W. They're staying at the W. We're at the W bar. Come meet us there.
Wow. well,
Come
if-
to my hotel,
But it's
Seth.
her
And
mom.
he's wearing a W shirt. Look at this.
Oh yeah, sure.
I think this is a repeat shirt from the podcast. You've worn this on the podcast before.
I only have like 6 or 8 shirts
But
in general.
You always buy a shirt everywhere we go, and we go a lot of places.
Yeah,
You
but
don't travel with them.
Well, those are usually like gym shirts.
This is a going out shirt.
Yeah, this is a Thursday afternoon.
It's a Whataburger
this
t-shirt.
Whataburger
It's like a
t-shirt.
throwback.
It's a Thursday afternoon shirt, sure. So, move on over to the W. There they are at the bar.
You're sure of it.
100%
They fit
sure.
the descriptions.
I start doing the wave,
Uh-huh.
and they're like, "Is that him? Is that not him?"
Oh,
Is
do you
that
think
him?"
they're disappointed in what they're seeing?
I hope not. I don't think so. And they're like, we do this. They do the.
Are we the?
Seth?
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody laughs about it.
Okay, describe what both daughter and mother are wearing.
Okay, first of all,
And sparkometer.
On both.
Okay, there's no question who baby mama is. They're doppelgangers.
Oh.
I mean, this is.
Is there ever a question about?
No,
the
it's
mother?
usually pretty definitive.
Yeah.
But
It's
these
usually-
two people, if you need to fast forward 30 years to what she's going to look like in 30 years,
You like it?
on board.
Okay,
alright.
okay.
So we sit in the same.
Wait, describe what they're wearing and what your sparkometer is.
Okay, it's they're both wearing jeans, and I think mom's definitely has like some Aspen fancy like sparkly thing going
Is there
on.
fur?
Okay.
No fur.
Can't
I just
stand it.
I just don't get it. Daughters super casual, also jeans, big T-neck sweater.
Big T-neck.
It's cold. Sparkometer's decently high. It's like 4243.
Okay.
For the mom.
4243 for daughter.
Okay.
Okay.
Mom is a very, very attractive older woman.
Okay.
But again, this is sort of a weird situation because I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is a date. I don't know if this is just random people.
Well, it's not a date because her mom's there.
Sure, but I don't know if this has potential to turn into more dates.
Yes.
I don't know if this has potential to turn into a fantasy suite.
Yeah.
Sit down, same order. Me, daughter, mom.
Oh,
Okay.
same as the chairlift.
Same as a chairlift.
Okay, got it.
Just get a couple drinks. Daughter's really not into much of what's going on. Conversation wise, she's on her phone a bit.
Oh.
Got the Insta happening.
Okay.
Oh, she was disappointed in what Seth
Maybe.
looked like out of his ski clothes.
Mom, however,
loving it.
into it.
Oh, so daughter has
Weird.
correctly profiled you as a man who's more appropriately aged for mom. She's like, come on, mom, just call. Like, I'll just text him to come meet
Wow.
So she's trying to set me up with her mom when she's married?
Oh, yeah, mom's married. I forgot about that. I mean, I don't know what people do in Aspen.
Is that for sure? Dad is still married with dad.
I mean, she had a massive engagement ring.
Okay. All right.
And they referenced him multiple times, so I assume.
All right, but you're getting the stiff arm from the
And
young.
I'm trying to get daughter more into the conversation.
Like, what are you doing? How are you trying to get her
I'm
in?
putting my hand on her back.
Are you?
No, of course not.
In front
Oh
of
my
mom?
god, that would be disastrous.
That would be weird. Okay, so what are you saying to get her more into it? If you're
I'm
not...
just trying to just engage with her with whatever I can.
Asking a question, where she's from. Well, you already
we
know,
where
you
she's
already know
from.
the basics.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Work stuff.
Work stuff, right? His old medical jargon.
What? Just anything, but she's really not into it.
Okay.
Is she drunk? People are drunk? No.
Mom medium, can't tell with daughter.
Okay.
Mom has got this massive personality, and she is charming and witty and funny.
So you're starting to think about like Freaky Friday.
How do we do that?
Okay, so
I'm there for maybe an hour. Nothing from daughter.
yeah,
Mom is just being this gregarious, delightful human being.
yeah.
Uh huh.
Southern belle, charm, everything about this woman is delightful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Daughter was not into it.
Weird, because she texted you.
But your read. He
I'm-
showed up.
Again, I'm
and,
It was a
I got the
disappointment.
goggles on. I got the
you
helmet
could have been
on.
anything.
I could have been Brad Pitt,
No.
Tom Cruise. I could have been.
I
Mm.
just
No.
think still jawline.
Although they are pretty close to you in age. You trying to cut your losses and get out of there?
Not really. I'm having a nice time.
I'm too sensitive. I would immediately I would feel uncomfortable knowing that I was not what she was hoping for. Even though who knows if that's true, but it feels like a little bit of rejection.
It seems like that didn't even occur to you until we said it.
Yes and no.
Yeah, until you took him down a peg.
I'm not immediate, but this is interesting. Like, that would be my first reaction. But your first reaction is like, I don't know, she's weird and mom's great.
Yeah, what do I care?
That's great. You're so confident.
That's not about confidence. I enjoy meeting people. I enjoy going out. This is a fun new experience.
You're kind of like the dancing through life character from Wicked.
I never saw Wicked.
Oh.
Oh, you would like it.
It's a
I
good
know.
reference.
Sure.
Is mom saying, like, sweetie, get off your phone?
A little bit.
Okay.
She'll try to pull daughter into the conversation too.
Do you feel like mom is trying to play matchmaker?
I can't tell what's going on.
But
Okay.
it's still weird that she initiated with the text.
She doesn't like what she sees.
She gets up and calls it a night.
Whoa.
She's like, Mom, if you want to stick around for a little while, have fun. I'm going to go to bed.
Wow.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay. One of two
Oof.
things is happening. She is very not attracted to you.
Well,
Or
Impossible. That's impossible. We can rule that out.
we are saying mom isn't interested because she's married, but we don't know the state of their marriage. We don't know the rules of their marriage. Is it possible that she's trying to give her mom a hall pass while they're in Aspen?
That is so weird.
But the other alternative is impossible.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Mom started getting very touchy after.
Oh
Yes!
my goodness.
So daughter leaves. She goes to, they're staying at the W.
Yeah.
So she goes and
Mom scoots over.
Sidles on over. Starts being a little of the arm thing.
Wow.
There was a little running fingers. Look at this hair. A little finger running.
Wow.
It's getting uncomfortable for this guy at this point.
You're
Any
not
part of you.
Married woman, not gonna happen.
Okay, pretend she's not married. Give us your sparkometer.
Off the charts.
Wait, hi?
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Really?
So you're vibing, but you know it's wrong.
I mean, it's not gonna happen, but
But if not married, it could?
I don't think it could. I think it would have happened if not married.
But in both directions.
Oh, for sure.
Are you touching
Wow.
back?
No. She's making me uncomfortable. Her body.
Just because she's married? Did you
Just because she's married?
Did you ask her about her marriage?
Yeah, that's true. You don't know.
No.
You don't know.
You don't know.
For sure.
I mean, wedding ring. She mentioned husband multiple
A
times.
lot of women are moving their wedding rings into divorce rings.
What?
What's
Wait.
her name?
That is a confusing.
Hold
That's a
on.
confusing signal.
Emily Ratajkowski.
Who?
Just you know her. It's just very beautiful Emily Ratajkowski.
We'll see at corrections.
Do you have a picture?
Look at that. Ratajkowski. See,
Oh, Ratatouille.
yeah, Emily Ratatouille. You didn't ask her anything about her marriage.
No. I mean, but again, she referenced the husband multiple times. The daughter referenced dad multiple times. It didn't.
Well, that doesn't rule out.
Sure.
That doesn't rule anything out. How are you responding to the touch?
Are
Like
you,
a little
Are you
shy
scooting
schoolgirl?
away? Like, are you making it clear?
I'm trying to stay a little far away and all the way on the bar stool.
But
I mean,
she's not reading that you're not.
I think
feeling
she's pretty intoxicated at this point.
Okay.
Sure.
And yeah.
But it's only making you uncomfortable because of her marital status. Like, otherwise, you would be leaning in.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
And you decide not to ask her about anything.
you're pretty clear on what the situation is, and you're not interested in broaching that situation.
Correct.
Okay.
100% correct.
Do you think that maybe that's because you're so close to fantasy suites, you like have to self-sabotage?
Oh man, are she and the daughter sharing a room?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, so you would take
You would take
her
her back to
your
mom
place,
and dad's condo.
and then she walk of shames back to her daughter. It's too good.
But do you think she would see pictures of your parents and be like, "Oh, I remember them. We were all at a social together last summer."
It probably would happen, yeah.
Okay, this
Alright,
is
so what's
weird.
so
We're
what-
all
so what's
feeling
happening?
weird.
So
Okay, so it's getting late.
Yeah.
She's drunk. I'm not, I've had a couple drinks. I'm certainly not wasted by any stretch of the imagination.
Okay.
So yeah, it's starting to happen.
You start doing the.
Yeah,
it's
starting
time.
to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was Seth doing a stretch and a yawn.
I get the check. She's like, "Oh no, well, we got this. We got this."
Now you're performing her fairly drunk. Is she fairly drunk?
Yeah, she's pretty drunk at this
Okay.
point.
All right.
So she buys the drinks.
Great.
Nice.
She asked me to walk her to her room.
No way. How does she say? Can we have exact phrasing?
Be a gentleman and walk me to my room.
Okay. So she's sort of mothering you and trying to bang.
Sure. It's a really weird vibe situation thing happening.
But you do because you're a nice guy.
I did not.
You did not.
I did not
didn't.
walk her to
How
her
did you
room.
extricate yourself?
I was like, I am so sorry to do this, but I am so done.
Seth, you weren't a gentleman.
Wow.
I was not a gentleman.
How'd she take it?
She's like, oh, okay, all right.
I think that was wrong. I think you have to walk
I'm
her to the
surprised. You
room.
are always
From the bar to the the elevator's 50 feet away, and she's got to go up to.
I'm surprised you didn't put her in the elevator at least.
Oh no, I walked her to the elevator. I walked
Okay.
her to the elevator for sure.
Come on, you got to get on that elevator for us.
You gotta see what's at the other end of the
We're
elevator.
doing a podcast here, Seth.
I know. I do feel like I let the podcast
I just
down.
mostly so that
What's
she
the
can
daughter
go
doing?
into that hotel room, and the daughter's like, "What?"
I effed up worse here than I even possibly imagined. To see what the
Just
bed
to see
see
the
what the
reaction.
bed situation was. What is
Yes.
it? One king?
They
was
have
there a
2 rooms.
rollaway?
I think they have 2 rooms.
I'm almost positive they were sharing a room.
I'm so interested in the ethical holdups here because, like, she's married, but she's saying it's okay.
Oh no!
Why are
yeah.
you having to be the ethical gatekeeper?
There's.
And are you being a gentleman by being the ethical gatekeeper, or are you being judgmental about her and her life choices?
I just think there's karma out there.
Okay.
There's
You're Buddhist about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you go home.
I go home, try to rehash exactly what's happened here.
Yeah, did you take notes? You need to start taking notes for us.
I should take notes. Get a text from the daughter the next day.
What? Really?
Apologizing for mom's behavior.
Oh, so maybe daughter wasn't so turned
She
off
was
by you.
weirded
She
out.
was weirded out.
I think daughter was just really weirded out by mama.
Oh, interesting.
At least that's how
Okay.
it helps me sleep at night.
In
Eh.
hindsight, was mom already in flirt mode while daughter was still there?
I think so.
Oh, so she was like, "This
She was
is
like,
you're
I'm
being awful."
disengaging.
And maybe this is a pattern of behavior that she was like, "Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me."
Certainly a possibility. Meg's possibility of her being completely not into me is
Yeah,
also
on
very-
the table
Yeah,
still,
It could be a
sure.
little bit from column A, a little bit from column B.
So so she says sorry about mom, and you say,
What are you talking about? Had a great time with everybody.
Very
you guys
sweet.
are
Great
awesome.
job.
Good.
Okay.
okay.
And she even said something to the effect of, "You're just being nice, but it's appreciated. Great meeting you."
So interesting. Why did daughter put herself in this position? Unless there was interest from daughter to spend time with you, why did she text and make the meetup happen? I'm just interested.
I'm going to tell you what I think. Daughter was interested.
Okay.
Scotty looking.
Ultimately,
Over-
not
over
interested.
it.
It was a pass.
Not
Okay.
interested. Mom knows that. Mom swoops in. Mom, very interested. Has been interested since the beginning. Also, perhaps mom is a little competitive. On the ski lift, mom is like trying to wedge her way in there.
Uh-huh.
She's like, sorry.
Lot of things at play here. A lot of moving parts. I don't think we're gonna find out definitively one way or the other.
What's your
Oh,
read?
I would love
What's
it
your
if you would
thought?
text
best
her for
guess?
us.
Best guess
Yeah.
is marriage is not great. Daughter's aware. Maybe she was trying to be a middleman or a
Weird.
wingman. Just got uncomfortable for her with mom coming full court press here.
I'm gonna say Occam's razor. They were just like, "Oh, he wants to hang out, we'll hang out," and like there was no anything.
Totally could be.
And then mom got drunk and weird, and daughter was like, "This is awful. I'm leaving."
Totally could be the case.
Wow.
That's a new one.
You almost went to fantasy suites with an older woman.
There was a big reaction of if not married, what you would have
Yeah.
done.
Podcast could have ended right there.
Didn't we start off with about PG-13?
Mm-hmm.
So he made it very clear to us that he doesn't let the story go to fantasy suites. He keeps it PG-13.
So
We don't know for sure that this ended the way that he's telling us that it ended.
Oh,
I am calling this our first fantasy suites, and Seth gets 100,000 points.
sorry. I'm gonna have to return these 100,000 points.
Wow, he doesn't want
They're
them.
non-transferable.
I'll
Fair enough.
take them.
They're
They're
non-transferable.
non-transferable.